WTF. And you may ask yourself, what does WTF stand for? It stands for a lot of things. Among the obvious, you know, I don't have to say it, but we got a segment today and we're gonna call this one, Was That Fiction? I asked that question because I'm here with first-time author, very old friend of mine. You're just meeting him for the first time, but Chris and I go back many, many years at another life that we won't talk about on this segment. This is Christopher Catledge, and
hey everybody.
No. But it was his first book signing, a very exciting moment. Chris, you just had your book signing. Tell us what you think about it.
It was a huge success. I mean, I got a lot of support from friends, and sold a lot of books. I wasn't expecting to sell as many as I did. I had a good time. Yeah.
So the name of your novel, your first novel, is From Noon Until Midnight, and well, actually, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let you give us a quick synopsis about it.
The quick synopsis is two brothers, Clay and Anthony Taylor. They have a sibling rivalry going on, and it's really about the light-skinned, dark-skinned thing that goes on within the African-American community. So I wanted to make the whole stereotypes that exist within the community as opposed to the obvious that's outside of the community. So I wanted to do a book that shows those stereotypes that not too many people outside of the African American community know about.
One really cool thing I noticed about the book, and I mentioned it in a conversation, is that there were two literary devices about the sibling rivalry. There was a copy of East of Eden in one segment of the book, and then there was the Cain and Abel reference. And after reading the book, I must say I'm very proud of you and what you've accomplished. And how long did it take for you to write your novel?
Well, I would like to just say I knocked it out in 6 months, but it really took 3 years. I mean, off and on, and it was an arduous task. I mean, just when I think I got things going, but then it turned into a story that took on its own 2 feet. I wanted to have it about one thing, and then the next thing I know, the characters became alive, and then I'm like, whoa, where are you guys taking me, you know? So, I mean, it was pretty exciting. So I'm definitely gonna crank out another one after this.
Now, do you write from your personal experience, or how do you come about with your inspiration?
No, this book is not about me. Everybody wants to make it about me. But everything has personal references. I'm pretty sure most authors draw from personal references and kind of blow it up. You know, they say truth is stranger than fiction, but in my case, I guess fiction is stranger. Right now.
Another really cool part about the novel was how detailed you were in it, and I could see it adapted to the screen. And I think we were having a conversation earlier, and we finally figured out the answer. Clay, the darker brother. We said
Taye Diggs.
We were saying Taye Diggs, and then we couldn't remember who would play Anthony really well. And it came to me right after I was getting a coffee, and it was Terrence Howard. That would be another great actor. That as produced by who could produce it?
I think Oprah should produce it. We got to throw Oprah out there just so she can throw my name out there one day and make me a millionaire. So Oprah, if you're listening.
I think she actually just answered with that thunder.
That's Oprah.
That's Oprah. That's Oprah up there.
Oh yeah, the heavens are parted. Yeah, and a black hand coming out. Yeah.
There you go. So what do you have any other novels in the works?
Actually, I have one. I won't disclose too much, but I'm thinking of calling it The Good Contract, and that's what I'm working on right now. Is lots of sex and.
There were a couple of steamy scenes in From Noon Until Midnight.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the good sex sales, right? Yeah, you gotta have
Chris, anyone you want to say hello to?
Hi, Mom. Nah, thanks to everybody who came to the book signing, whoever's watching this. I really appreciate it. It was a huge success for my first signing. I had a lot of fun. And you guys came, that's even great. You know, that's better. I love that. So thanks.
Right. And with that, you've watched another cool segment of WTF the podcast, and we're out of here. It's raining, and we're going to do some celebrating for another podcast. But thanks for watching. Hey. We're out.
And I want to throw in peace to John Boy. He was one of our homies, and we love him.
Absolutely. He's in our thoughts every day.
Every day.
And with that, see ya.